Hi traders, we're back again with another video. In this video we'll be analyzing Xauusd, also known as gold, and Gbpjpy, which is a currency pair, and BTC/USD, which is a cryptocurrency. So now let's look at Xauusd, and let me show you why I'm anticipating buys from that point. So the first thing we need to do is remove all rooms, and then the time frame will start with the daily time frame. We can see that from the daily time frame we are bullish, and the price is breaking structures to the upside, telling us that bullish momentum was there. So now we have our break of structure, which was the last break of structure, which is a major break of structure. And now the origin which caused this break of structure is somewhere around here, which is the last candlestick right here. But this is too far away since this is a daily time frame. So we'll be looking to enter from 15 minutes. So now let's jump into the 4-hour time frame. I think you can see how the 4-hour structure is very clear. We get this break of structure. And then you continuously get more break of structures to the upside. Looking at this, we have another break of structure to the upside. Moving down to the 2-hour time frame. Considering this our last break of structure to the upside, the origin which caused this break of structure is the last candlestick before the impulsive move right here with an imbalance on top of it. As you can see that the last break of structure does not have an inducement, so this order block could possibly be a liquidity zone. So let's now consider the second break of structure, which is this zone right here. So now looking down to 1-hour time frame, you can see that it's still aligning with the 2-hour time frame. Moving down to 30 minutes, you can see that it's not aligning with the 2 hours. So let's adjust it to 30 minutes order block. You can see we have the last candlestick right here, which is a black candlestick. So since this is an inducement, we'll remove it. So now moving down to our entry time frame, you can see how to perfectly see the last candlestick right there. Now let's move down to 30 minutes so that I can clearly set my position from where I'll be looking to buy from. So now let's put my long position. Our SA will be below the last rejection wick right there. Then we'll be targeting the high. So right there we have our position set. Now we have liquidity price will sweep all this will be liquidity price will sweep to tap into our origin. And now if you want to catch the correctional movement, we would need to wait for a break of this low right here. Once this low is broken, we can wait for a correction to the upside to the origin, which caused the break of structure, and then we can sell from there, targeting this order block we have right here. We will buy from, but that this sell will be more like a 50-50 for me, so that's why I usually risk 50% of what I usually risk on my trades, because that trade is already against the trend, so that trade is likely to continue buying to the upside, so that's why I must risk 50%. And from this buy, this one is more like 80%. It has 80% chance to go to my direction, so this is where I'll be risking my initial risk, which is planned. Now let's look at BTC. If you watched my previous video, you noticed that we talked about BTC, that price will likely respect from that point, which we got from last video. We were talking about price was right at this point, I remember, and you can see how price tapped in and moved to the top side. And now, since price has already moved, now what we'll be looking for, okay, let's analyze from the daily time frame so that we can know how I got these buys. Let's remove all wrong. Let's mark this break of structure. We have a break of structure. We have in the second break of structure. This is not a valid break of structure because the candlestick be closed below the previous high, so we just mark it like that, and then we can see we have a demand zone right here, which is the daily demand zone, which price reacted off. Okay, let's mark from this. You can see how price gave us a change of character, and then price started giving us another break of structures to the below side. This is not a valid break of structure, so we'll move on there. And then after having that last break of structure, BTC decided to give us a change of character to the upside, meaning that price is now back from bearish to bullish. Let me remove this. So after having that change of character, now we're looking to buy from the origin which caused the change of character, which is this origin. Make it from the 1 hour time frame. You can see how price is aligning with the 4 hour order block, which is this point right here. And now the 30 minutes, let's adjust to 30 minutes. Now let's go to 50. Hey, this network history. Okay, from the 15 minute we can see that we have this candlestick. So now I'll be covering the whole consolidation, this accumulation. You can see how price already tapped into my origin and quickly reversed. So now if you want to continue if you want to join the buy, we'll wait for a change of character. As you can see, we already have the change of character at this point. Having that change of character will allocate the origin which caused the change of character, which is the last candlestick before the impulsive move right there. If you're wondering why I did not take this order block, is because this one is in between, and taken from in between order blocks in between while we have the extreme level. This one is likely not to respect. Trying to take a buy from this point, you'll be taking premature entries, so it's safe to take from extreme zones rather than trying to take your entries from every order block. So now our stop loss will be right below the last rejection week. Be targeting the high. So we can target this bearish order block. We have routine, but we'll take our first take profit will be at the 15-minute high, and then we'll take the rest full TP at that high. So this is what we have for BTC USD. You can see how we analyzed. So this is it. And now let's look at Gbpjpy. As you can see, I had already analyzed Gbpjpy. I was anticipating sales from this point. So now let me show you how I got these sales and why I'm anticipating sales from that order block. Let's move to the daily time frame. Let's remove all drawings. Now looking from the daily time frame, we have this last block of structure right here, whose origin is right at this point. And another break of structure. So this is what we have from the daily time frame. Let's move down to the 4-hour time frame. Now looking out from the daily time frame, you can see how we got this last break of structure, and now Gbpjpy now gave us a change of character by breaking this high. And when price did that, we have our origin at this point. This is the 4-hour. Let's move down to the 2-hour time frame. look into the 2-hour time frame. This is our origin. Okay, now let's adjust. You can see from the 1 hour time frame the origin is this. And now since we are bullish, price now gave us a correctional movement. Remember in our last, I think my previous videos, I explained how I was looking to sell Gbpjpy, and while what I was waiting for last week, price gave us a change of character to the downside after giving us, considering this breakout structure to the upside. And now the origin, and now my trading range is now from this high to this low. This is now my trading range, and we also have some break of structure to the downside. So now looking at the origin which caused the change of character is this one, which we have at the top. So now considering the movement, as you can see how price is moving, price has been breaking structures continuously. So this order block is likely not to hold, so price is likely to break it and continue bearish. So we don't know what we'll wait for how Gbpjpy will react to that zone, and if price does react to this zone, we'll wait for a change of character and buy from the origin and continue the price to the upside. So now in that change of character, now looking at this, we can see this is all liquidity. Price will sweep to tap into this origin here. Now let's adjust it to 30 minutes. You can see the price is aligning with the 30 minutes. Let's adjust to our entry time frame. You can see it's aligning. So now let's move down to 1 hour so that I can clearly select. So now we also have our imbalance, which makes our OB valid. And now we'll be trying to short from this point, taking price to this bullish OB. Our stop loss will just be above the previous high, which is the rejection wick right there, and then this is what we have. So we'll be trying to sell from that point. If you notice, this breakup structure we had was the recent one, whose origin is right here. So it's possible that Gbpjpy can drop to the lower side, but if that does not happen, price of first step into this origin, and then you can get a slash to the downside. So this is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you get notified the next time we draw. So if you need more information or any inquiries, leave them in the comment section, or you can personally contact me on WhatsApp. Then simply contact me. Those are my numbers.